Hello everyone, Proxy War here and welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of my Black and White campaign. We just finished the tutorial, sort of part of the island or part of the game, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to move on to the first actual mission. So we'll be departing this land and moving on to the Norse tribe. So we just need to click on the gold scroll and we'll get things started.
Are you sure you wish to leave the land? Click again to confirm.
Yes, I'm very sure. That's depart the land. So it gives you a lot of stats. We're 22% good. I just prefer being good just in terms of the way the settlement looks and stuff, and we spend so much time there, it makes sense. And there's all these other stats, how many miracles cost and things. We'll learn about miracles now when we go to the next land, and then the creature alignment. We sort of did the tutorial with him, where we just sort of move him around and stuff, and he is currently 0 years old. So we'll leave that. Let it load, and then we will be cracking on to our first mission.
The Norse land. I'm certain they'll join us against the Aztec hordes. And they have a creature too.
We need to build a town here, though. We need the tribe to grow. First, let's look at the Norse. Hey, seems they have a
Concentrate, and your godly powers will often let you hear his thoughts.
What? Greeks on my homeland? But I saw them all die at the hands of the Aztecs.
Leader, if we build up an impressive enough town, these Norse will flock to join us.
Or if we build a big army, we can hunt them down and put them to the sword.
Now it sounds interesting that he was there and actually saw that from saw us getting destroyed by the Aztecs. So obviously we can build some walls and things now. Obviously we can just build it straight, but
come along, leader. We need to start building. We should start making houses.
Ha! They cower behind their walls. So these Greeks.
This way we've got a little bit more land,
Norseman.
and we're on the precipice here, you know. So that's not too bad. Okay, first things first, we want to get obviously a storehouse. The grain probably facing that way, I would imagine. Let's pop you guys there.
Look, the people have remembered all about altars. Altars are where you can focus your godly miracles. Let's build one as soon as possible.
Yep, we'll try to do that in a minute. Let's just try and build up the walls because we'll be attacked almost instantly if we don't have them.
Well done, oh astonishing one. You built a wall, and we're protected against the Norse.
Not really. That's not 100% finished yet. Let's get some of these fields ready to grow. 73 people, brilliant. Let's go an altar. Let's pop the altar on this side, face it in. I need to buy the most useful thing when it comes to the game, which is the multi-hand pickup, so we don't spend hours and hours going around picking up. So now we can pick up one tree or more than one tree at a time, which is quite handy. So there's our creature, looking as cute as ever, still very puppy-like because, you know, he's basically 0 apparently. But we need to get that wall built, so I'm going to try and our creature can be taught to build things, pick up and then build, but he's not very skilled enough to fully build this. I think he can drop these nearby. You can't pick it up, it's too big, is it? What about the smaller one? Might be able to pick that smaller one up, brilliant, and then give 2. Keep him there for now. Now we can also build some housing. So let's draw a road. Just like that over there, that's fine. And then we're going to start placing down some houses. We don't need too much. But I think something like this on both sides will be plenty just to start things off with. Obviously, they're not happy about the cramped situation, but again, if we just build a temple here, it keeps everyone nice and happy. But let's keep it let's keep it on this side maybe. No, okay, we can build it this side.
Let them build. We will just have more to destroy.
Yep, they're coming in to attack us already. Like I said, go. So we got some Norsemen, Viking raiders, essentially coming to attack us. We want our people to try and build this wall up as soon as possible, and we also need to build, let's say, an armory. I think here would make sense. And let's just grab these trees so we can help build this up quickly. Our creatures should be able to hold off the troops. He's only like 15, I think.
No, bring me news of Norse victory.
I think he's just killed them, which is a bit of a shame for them, but you know, I'm just protecting my borders. However, saying that, we are invading the Norsemen's land. So boom, there we go. At least the wall's done. We can have archers. We just need to buy that part of the thing, and we can put a gate in here, which we could do, but maybe not. I'll decide to do that a bit later. There, I just need to shake it off. There we go. You can go have free will and do whatever you fancy. We need more food. I want to pop down another field, I think. Maybe just over here. Obviously, where it's green is where the fertilities is. So brilliant. Now we want to build some more housing. Maybe like so. And then we can just... Oh, I think my creature's just killed someone. He's eating the villager, even though I told him not to do it in the last... not episode, but during the tutorial. I don't think I finished playing that on camera. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But let's just get some houses down. Now, it's really difficult to win this map through combat in terms of... I mean, you just have to build a few houses and then everyone wants to join you because you're so impressive. So if we want to try and conquer and just have more combat than I usually am used to, you know, we're going to have to try and limit our building a little bit. So, like, I'll only have like the one temple and then... I'll use all of our trees. Oh, we do have extra trees there. That's fine. Not an issue. We can take a quick look around the map as well. So there's little outposts here. There's how many men in here? Only got 10 people in that platoon size. They only have 40 troops, but that will increase if we start attacking them or start building troops ourselves. They'll be mustering more and more. So, I mean, and they can just spawn out troops as much as they want. It's not like us, how they're limited on people's numbers, on village numbers. They can just spawn out loads and loads of things, from what I remember. So, yeah, unfortunately, we are at a disadvantage to that. Yes, well, no, we need to breed, but let's first get some of these buildings built. We'll need some housing, and then we'll give our people some jobs. Yeah, let's just do... building now. Oh, out of wood again.
Well done, leader. You have built an altar.
Good. So altars are used to perform miracles, such as we get like a water miracle, which we can use to water fields and things.
So be it.
But there's other ones such as fire, lightning, meteors. You can literally bring meteorites down, which is pretty cool. There's a shield miracle and there's a heal miracle as well.
Send a troop to their city walls.
There we go. So they're really starting to attack us now.
To destroy these Greek troops.
But I'm just trying to get some housing for my people.
Look, those people are migrating.
Quite easy early on.
In our town, they're bringing all their worldly goods. Hooray!
Turn that
Make sure we get
settlement
enough
into a military outpost.
food.
Build armies there for defense against these people.
And as discussed in the last episode, we want to just pick up these men and
Something big's gonna happen.
drop them
And
as
that's
breeders.
why we need strong defenses.
That's why we need to get building armies too.
You're a woman,
These
so you can be a
Greeks build
farmer.
Impressive cities. They are tempting our people.
I think
It
that's
must
enough
stop.
breeders for now. Let's get a worshipper. Pop you in. Click on that.
Altars work on a power called mana. You can generate mana by creating worshippers. Go on, create a worshipper. Show us you can do it. If you need a reminder of what your objectives are, go to the objectives part of the menu.
Okay, our people are already getting
Prepare
pregnant,
force
so
to
that's good.
destroy these Greek troops.
Let's open up the.
Now that we have a worshipper, the altar will generate mana. Of course, more worshippers mean more mana.
Remember, miracles cost mana, and you need worshippers to generate mana. Simple. And get this, you can drop people straight into the altar to create mana too. You won't ever see them again though.
Oh yes, you can also use your tribute to buy miracles. Miracles are a very powerful force, which can be used for good or for...
Senseless, mindless, and glorious evil.
This altar already has a water miracle. Try it on that field over there. Grab the miracle and just drop it on the field to water it.
Watering? I was hoping for something more, well, fiery. Still, give it a try, boss.
And there we go. So if this had no food, oh, you can see we got 1,700 food. You click on that,
Cast a
boom,
water miracle.
double the
Well
food
done,
crop.
great one.
Amazing stuff right there. So we're gonna pick up all of the food, just drop it in there. So as you can see in the tribute tab, we bought a granary which produces extra food. So they take the grain, they take it to the granary, and it sort of stretches it out, like, or they process it, depending on how you want to look at it, and that way you get more food as a result. We've got our first bit of migrants. Do they have a pet dog? Yep, they do. Look, there's always a pet dog in one of these. Look at that. How cute. And he'll follow him around the entire time, which is amazing. We need some ore as well, so we're going to try and get some ore here. Nice. And then we need a little bit more ore on this granary. And then get some more wood. About 2,000
A
should do it.
migration is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
Yeah, I'll accept them in 1 minute. I just want to quickly nab these buildings and complete them. Brilliant. So we've got some granaries. Put you in. Oh, there we go. And we also built a tavern, which just makes people happy. Obviously, there's no economy as such in the game.
They can build whatever they like. We will just tear it down. How can the Aztecs rule this godless world while the Greeks still exist?
Oh, yeah, I guess because we didn't
This
submit to
is
them.
Norse land. No intruders must be allowed.
So we'll try and build this storehouse as well. We've already captured our third settlement.
Leave our settlements for these newcomer Greeks.
I'm really not trying to win by impressiveness. It's just the bar is very, very low when it comes to it on this map. Just because it's the earlier start. So, and then I think it can actually tell you how much impressiveness you need to capture everyone. So we need 10,000 more impressiveness to capture the city, or the last city. 9,000 now. I mean, it is very tough. I've only built 1 temple and 2 granaries, and then a tavern and a storehouse, and some houses, and they are enough to impress everyone. My population is rising though, because we do have the breeders that are working on it. But now we're here, we may as well try and get some farmers settled up. So yeah, we'll put you people in the fields. Obviously children can't be a farmer or anything like that. And then we do have refiners as well.
Disciple refiner. Disciple refiner.
There we go, and they will help
Disciple
increase our food
refiner.
output, which is amazing. So we want to keep the food going nice and well. Let's see how much impressiveness we need to win already. It's already gone to 9,000 entirely, so yeah, I mean, it's so easy. Not by doing anything, just by building houses. Again, like I said, the bar is quite low. Why are they going that way? I think we're going to have to put a gate here, just so we can accept them. Don't know why they came that way. Let's try and get some more worshippers. We'll take a look at the tributes now as well, and we can go on the miracles. So we can get the heal miracle, and that helps heal sick or wounded. And it gives you like lots of good points. Then we've got the shield miracle, which as it sounds, it creates a shield from, you know, like artillery pieces or arrows and things, so it stops your troops from dying or your city walls from being crushed. We've got the fire miracle, so obviously we can buy this fire miracle, let's say, and then I can throw it on these troops and just burn them alive. We do have the lightning miracle, which is really, really cool. It's one of my favorites. And then the meteor miracle, which is not as useful, but it is cool to watch. It's impressive, but it's not as I think useful as the lightning miracle. Lightning miracle is definitely the best one, I think. Here's our objectives. You know, there's only one main objective, which is obviously to conquer the to win the land. See, their troops have increased now to 105, so they had 40 starting off with, and now they're pumping out more troops. They have a creature as well, which we can take a look at.
Intruders must be allowed.
There he is. See him? He's a wolf like ours, but he's more evil. That's why he looks like that. And as he runs, you can see like the ground turning like into like a lava-y type thing. That's because he's quite evil, and he admits this presence as he walks over the ground, which is pretty cool. Oh, we got enemy troops right on our border here. Our creature's just looking at them. We can also teach him to do things, so attacking enemy troops.
These Greeks seem to thrive. Their numbers increase, but not for long.
So you can either teach him to be good or bad by petting him. You click on what you want, or you punish him by slapping him. But these are all good things that we want him to do. So like gathering food for our people, or gathering ore. So he's useful. He's not just going to run around, but you know, he can play. He can play in his pen if he wants. So that's not an issue. There we go. Job done. Okay. Food is way out there. We still want some more housing by the looks of things. Well, we haven't finished building everything up though. So we'll continue placing these, building more roads, maybe connect it up.
No match for the armies of the North.
It's not even that big of a city, I'm not gonna lie, but thank you. Do we build or buy a miracle? Because if we open up these gates, they're going to attack us. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna buy the fire one because it's cheap. Boom.
I will prepare a force to destroy these Greek
Troops obviously seem to be much faster than the civilians. So quickly, guys, please get in so I can close the gates.
A migration is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
Nice. So we get extra people, and then we can open up these gates for these chaps to join us. How much impressiveness do we need to win now? See, it's already gone down to 8,000. Again, I find it very tough to win this through force of arms, just because you're trying to build up a little city and just building up.
Why do honest Norsemen
We've already won another settlement over.
for these newcomer Greeks?
Oh, it's just too quick. The other missions are not like this. It's just this one. It's pretty easy for us. Open up the gates there. How many troops can we build? We can field 34. So yeah, our population is definitely not in great shape. He's going to drop my load on that villager. He's pooing on the
There's
dead
a
troop.
group of migrants waiting at our influence ring.
The Greek ranks swell. They breed like rabbits.
Gonna have 44 troops now. That's alright, not too bad. You can also highlight over the dead troops, not just troops, other civilians as well. And it tells you their name and how they died. So he was burnt because obviously we threw a fire miracle on him and he's now gone forever. So yeah, makes you care about your, I think, population a little bit more.
Refiner.
Just because they're taking long, they can now work in the refinery.
Disciple refiner. Disciple refiner.
Boom, there we go. So obviously the farmers are carrying their food. So our output level is 142%. That's fantastic. What about you? Probably much less, 97%. Alright, well, you're still working there. We've got tons of food. We need more mana. Well, we can get some more worshippers. Pick up a few.
Disciple worshipper.
There we go. You can have loads. You can have as many as you want. And obviously that generates mana at a faster rate. You can toggle his leash off, and we can teach him
The Aztecs want to rule. They need
some
the
new
Greeks
things. He can play with trees. It's not an issue. Parry on opponent's villagers. Yep, why not? Just sort of rubs their faces into it, essentially. Just gonna click on
If
that.
you want your town to grow quickly, it'll need lots of food. Our creature can help with this by gathering crops. All you have to do is assign him the role of gatherer near a field. To assign the creature a role, open the Creature Roles interface. Select the green Gatherer Role button. This changes the creature's role and puts the leash in your hand. Excellent. Now just double-click the action button where you want the creature to perform the role.
There you go. It's collecting some food for us.
See the radius around the flag?
Nice.
The creature will gather resources from within that. He'll always carry out roles inside the radius. He'll then put them in your storehouse. At the moment, your creature isn't a very good collector. He's not gathering much grain each time.
I'm sure he's better
This
than
is
most of the
because
farmers.
he's a level 1 gatherer. You can improve his performance in roles by spending tribute. That way, he'll get much more efficient. Clever, eh?
Yeah, tribute
The
is
Greeks must
for
be stamped out
everything.
before they are too many to count.
We need tribute for everything. That's why I
Your
wanted
creature
to
can also be a warrior, a builder,
finish the
or an entertainer
tutorial.
to keep the people amused.
properly.
Builder creatures help with the construction of anything in the town.
And being a warrior will make him serve as an army unit. Our creature is still small, and he's not a skilled warrior. You can use tribute to upgrade his warrior role, and he'll get way more lethal.
Yes, or you can simply leave him in free will mode. He'll do whatever he wants and whatever you've taught him.
The last thing you need to know about roles is that they affect your creature's free will.
Yes, the longer he remains in a role, the less free will he'll have. Leave him in a role for too long, and he'll become more like a machine than a pet.
Using him in roles for a while is fine. And you can see how much free will he has by looking at this bar on the creature interface.
To remove your creature from a role, click on the Free Will button.
Now, why not play around with roles and stuff, boss? See if you can get a bigger town out of it. And remember, if you get attacked, make him a warrior.
No! Why do honest Norsemen
Okay.
leave our settlements for these newcomer
Let's
Greeks?
grab one of these.
The pitiful survivors
We'll
of the Aztec
just burn those guys
will not
up
last long
as we open up the
here.
gates to our new migrants. I like to put archers on the walls as well, but I mean, I just saw we only need 6,000 more impressiveness to impress everyone, so fine.
Prepare a force to destroy these Greek troops.
It's so strange though, these guys have walked across their land,
We
right?
must
The first thing
gather
they've
greater
seen
armies, the Greeks
is like their
are
brethren get blown up by fire, which just comes out of
A
nowhere.
migration is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
And I think that's totally normal and acceptable. So, lovely stuff. Come on, guys, keep running. I think that's... Oh, where are you going, bruv? Where are you going? Oh, okay, I'm gonna close the gates, though. Don't know... There we go, rescued him. I rescued him. You can become a breeder now. So obviously, the happiness of what the tavern's providing is keeping everyone around this area happy, which is cool to see. I'm fairly full. I'm just gonna pop him on free will because I don't like him when he's sort of acting like a machine, as the conscious was describing. So we can build 88 troops. How long until we capture the last one? Only 5,000. I mean, if we build all these houses and stuff, I think that will be enough. But in the meantime, it is night time. Oh, is it? No, not quite. So we'll wait a little while longer, because there's a couple of Silver Scrolls sort of side missions that we can do whilst it's in night time, which is really, really cool. Is there anyone living on these outskirts? I don't think so. Yeah, population's none. Nothing there. Alright, that's fine. Food's pretty much up there. How many troops can we build now? We can build 92, so we can we match them now almost strength to strength, but if we start attacking them, they're going to deploy more, because obviously, like, you know, they're a bit of a warrior culture. They've seen in Raider come. You can worship as well. We can also sacrifice people if I put them over, and that gives us like just points in that just gives us free mana, essentially. But it's not always the best thing to do. Get a couple more breeders along. So we've got 69 men, got 44 disciples, and we've got 9 breeders, 12 farmers, and more. We've got loads of refiners actually. We've got no soldiers and no archers. We've got 64 children. Very nice. I love the statistics in the game. It's very cool indeed. That's because I'm a nerd when it comes to statistics. We can obviously place down some more houses.
No! Why do honest Norsemen leave our settlements for these newcomer Greeks?
I don't know, man. We've only got 4,000 left. I mean, I don't think we're going to have combat in this one, but definitely the next land, because it's just, by the time we actually build up a force, you know, they're going to want to go to join us, essentially.
They are a plague.
And our creature can also fight this one, and they come to blows, but obviously without our support, you know, it's not going to be super nice, is it? Because he'll probably kick my creature's ass.
Mock us with their very existence.
Okay, this is the side mission I wanted to complete.
Hey, I bet there's a ton of secrets waiting to be found here. Why don't you click on the tombstones and see what happens? See that? This one lit up. Maybe we need to click them in some order to light them all.
I've played this game throughout the years. I know exactly how to do it, so there goes all the mystery. Nice.
Whoa! Our own undead we can wreak havoc with these guys. To build an army, click and drag the army flag.
So, the Greeks have recruited a platoon.
Not really.
Let's see how like fares against Norse iron.
Since these guys are undead, I'm pretty sure.
A Greek army is coming.
Yeah, so
Get
their
ready, men. War is upon us.
quality is like max rank. Like you can't get any better swordsmen in the game.
Aztecs are to rule with
So,
Norse help,
glad we
I
have
must
that.
Stop these persistent Greeks.
There we go. Now that there's more sort of free, I say free, like people with more free time, they're filling out the taverns and things you can place down. And look, there's actual animations of them drinking. Look at that, you know, having a laugh. There's no bartender though, but that's fine. I guess people just pour their own drinks and they dance. They do their little crazy dances and things. I mean, there's so much detail here in a game that was made in 2005. Like, you know, you don't see that in games coming out today. It's unbelievable. Obviously we're another storehouse because our food is full again, so which is
I
good.
pour scorn on this city. I would rather burn it to the ground than live in such a place.
That's a bit harsh. You should at least see it first, you know, before you say you don't want to live here. About 3,000 wood should be enough to build a storehouse, and it's basically done. People want some more houses, which we can oblige. We can obviously build a little housing district. Obviously, it's not as in depth as in as a D. Yeah, get rid of that one.
No! Why do honest Norsemen leave our settlements for these newcomer Greeks?
It's not in depth as in like some city, you know, skylines, city skylines, etc. Which, you know, we started playing as well on the channel. So far, it's not done very well in terms of views and stuff, but that makes sense because my let's say my audience would be obviously into Total War and things. I just fancied something a bit different to play. I was a bit bored with that, but I think I want to start a new Attila campaign as well. So yeah, the reason why I'm playing all these other ones instead of like my CIS campaign for Empire War for the Fall of the Republic mod is because it's actually been updated, and again, since it's been updated, I can't continue the campaign. It won't load my save game, so that's why we've got all these other sort of let's plays starting now. How much more impressiveness? Yeah, it's only 3,000. Yeah, I mean, there's no point, is there? Oh, we can open up for our troops though. Get these guys into the city. And we can build a little bit of a platoon. 140 men. Let's just drop down a platoon of 40 men.
The ground will be red with Greek blood.
And I'll show you why I've done that in just a second. So far,
Greek
let's
warriors are
bring you
no
guys,
match
bring you
for
here.
Norsemen.
I mean, 40 men though, you're draining that from the population. You know, these people can't work the land, they're going to eat up your food reserves. So yeah, it is imperative that we get those back up and running. Let's open up this gate though, just because the migrants thing go around that way. Which buys us a little bit more time to muster our forces. And these guys are only level 1, obviously, because they are raw recruits. They obviously have golden clad armor now because of how good we are.
We must prepare.
Let's take a look
for
at
war.
that. We are currently 41% good. So yeah, it reflects it in our troops and in the town, etc. So it's pretty new here. Got a 40 men. I think we could build another 100, 125, 126. So it is going up. We're still having children, but we need to keep on top of the housing and the food situation in order to have more and more babies, which makes sense. So now are they at least going that way around? I'll close the gates when my troops get up here, because hopefully I'm doing this right. If we merge like that, these guys should be max level, unless it's the other way around, and if it is the case then I've messed it up entirely. 52 now, so these guys are they've been trained by the undead legions, and now we can defend ourselves. Oh, and we can see some combat, which I'm going to do now. Don't want to get on because you can do that to defend the walls, guys. We're gonna murder these guys. There is some match combat, not crazy like Total War, but enough. They're letting them run right through you guys. All right, attack them. Oh gosh. Oh, what the hell's going on? They're not listening. Definitely not listening. Attack those guys. Sort of stabbing a bit.
Prepare a force to destroy these Greeks.
Oh, they realise what's happening. They're sending troops out now. We're butchering them though. Our troops are so much better. We've lost one man. We've killed loads of theirs. Nice. So yeah, he gets flown over. He just got stabbed in the guts. See, these guys are fighting. Oh, just got stabbed in the back by the looks of it. And then he's just dead. So yeah, brilliant. We've done all that just to get these guys in here.
A migration is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
So obviously it is advantageous to get the migrants into your city as soon as possible, and then, you know, you can get your population up as quickly as you can, and then obviously get your troops from there, you know. We lost a couple of troops. We'll move them back here. This lady doesn't seem to be super impressed, so we'll put you to work as a refiner.
Disciple refiner.
Obviously it is night time, so no one's going to be working the fields. It's way past there. Everyone's bedtime, essentially.
Disciple.
You can be a breeder, you can be a breeder, and obviously there's new women that can carry new children. Also, I think we can just drop him in as a soldier, and for some reason he looks as an Aztec, so that's obviously just a glitch in the game, you know. So yeah, we got Aztecs, Norsemen, and Greek soldiers in the one army here, which we can put just to guard here. I think as we merged them, the way they run is a bit obscured.
Call to arms! The Greeks are coming!
There we go. So you guys can stand and keep watch. The city guard. There we go. See, they've already sending more troops to us now. So I imagine what just happiness is very low. But like one temple. Yeah, basically we've won the game, or this level anyway, which I think is good timing. So we'll at least win this level and then end it there.
Be envious of the Greek town. It is a trick to tempt you.
There's a group of migrants waiting at our influence ring. We can admit them or decline them.
The graphics, well, say the hand doesn't know exactly where things are on the toolbar, because obviously this game was made so long ago, and I'm playing with like 1440p resolution, ultra wide screen, you know.
Their culture and their dedication to fairness amaze me.
Boom.
Maybe an alliance would be to our advantage.
There goes talking about
Their
alliances.
people are impressed. They're wavering. If we build up a little more, the Norse will join us.
Hooray.
Still not too late to attack, though.
It is. We build a few more houses, or just have a few more people live with us, and then it's game over. So there's no point building up massive armies and things. How are we looking? 50 more. If we build a house, they're gonna want to live with us. This one house, mate. Let's do it. Oh, there we go, game. See, just by having more people, the impressiveness goes up.
I have never seen such nobility in a tribe. The Greeks have shown a way other than war. I am inspired by their fairness and their civilization. I shall consider becoming allies with these Greeks. They have culture far beyond that of the Aztecs. And maybe the prophecy is true. A returning god saving a weak tribe. It will be interesting to see how they fare against the strong Japanese. and the brutal Aztecs. I wonder if the Greeks will follow the prophecy and go to Honshai, where some of their brethren survive.
Hurrah! Goodness and impressing has won the day.
Well, we did kill a couple of their people though. We burned some alive. We had our creature kill some of them. You know, we had ghosts go after them. So it wasn't all good. I'm just gonna put it out there, you know. Just gonna put, there we go. We have basically won. Pop you in there. I just want to do this quick little fun game here. It's got a batting tune.
Help us! We need to finish our special brew. Throw this barrel to my brother over there so he can add his ingredient. Then throw it to my other brother on the next island. It needs to go to them all in turn until our brew is finished.
And if we didn't win the game, it would be much more difficult to win. We had to like actually throw it across, and you saw how good I was with the rocks, so this way is much easier. And we get 20,000 tribute for this, so no, could you throw it over? I really don't care how. Batting tune, guys.
Yeah!
Sort of like a game of mini golf, essentially.
Praise be! The brew is finished! Let's drink it, lads! But first, a tribute to our benefactor.
It's expensive beer though, 20,000 tribute. But who's to say it's gold? It could be favor, you know, of like them worshipping us as a god, you know. So who's to say it's actually gold? Because I don't know where these guys would get 20,000 gold from. And then spend it on just a few barrels of beer. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? So divine inspiration, I would say. We'll take a look at our other objectives quickly.
You did it.
But I think those are the main ones. And then something weird though, because we've won the game, their creature, there he is, he becomes all crazed and starts attacking everything, which is very strange indeed. So tribute, let's go objectives. So there's a few we can quickly do, just by getting a couple more worshippers.
Disciple worshipper.
There we go. Water forest. So just to get some extra gold pick.
Everywhere. How wonderful. Marvelous.
Hey boys, I think our friend's just wet himself.
Disciple breeder.
12 breeder disciples. Villagers collect wood. Yeah, we can do that. Need to create a few foresters.
Disciple forester.
May take a little while though.
Disciple forester.
How are we doing for housing? Yeah, enough houses, that's okay. Deforest the land. I've never been able to do that one. Oh, there we go. Collect 4,000 wood. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I think that is... creature can build 10 houses. Oh, that's going to take way too long. We can create new units. We can now have 260 people, but we don't need to because we already won the game. But I think that's where we'll wrap things up for now. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below and subscribe to see more Black and White 2 right here on the channel. And I'll check you guys out in the next video.